Good evening. It's Friday, 13th of November 2020. Book for today: Hearts on the Rise, Connections Through Corona. Written during the first lockdown. The story I'm reading for you today was written by Doug Dunn. Doug has a software training background, now living in Devon. He enjoys writing, astronomy and tennis. He wrote Being on the Moon in 2012, inspired by attending Landmark Worldwide's Team Management and Leadership Programme, and co-authored Human Crossings in 2019. Human Crossings is 9 stories about refugees. He is an editing reviewer for the journal for the Conference of Global Transformation. And the story he wrote is about his love of tennis. I love playing tennis at my local club. It is small, friendly and quite intimate, with the same regular crew returning each week, normally 3 times a week in the summer until this summer. No more tennis and no more post-tennis coffee conversations, putting our Devon worlds to right. Currently, the advice is that singles are allowed, but not doubles, and to follow the guidelines posted on the London Tennis Association website. Eventually, I worked out how to play with my own set of marked tennis balls, serving with mine and never actually touching my opponent's tennis balls with my hands. So now I am playing singles regularly with a different partner. Last time, when I was playing against a lady club member, I had my usual thoughts of, how can I win by being more aggressive or going to the net? My latest thought was to keep count of unforced errors in each game, which seemed to work. But it felt a bit like having my own personal commentator. But then I remembered something. I promised myself this year to explore the practice of love in my relationships and communications. How could I bring love to the game of tennis? One area where I'm practicing love is on phone calls. Now, mostly video calls. In fact, last night on one of these wine sharing calls, I mentioned my interest in writing and about this blog. My friend on the screen said she liked the idea of practicing love while playing tennis. She also said, when I started suggesting that we create an intention for our next call, there is no next call. All there is now. It took me a while to fully appreciate what my wise video friend was saying. She is right. All there is now. I often play tennis with a built-in agenda. As well as wanting to win, there was always something more that I wanted. I was looking for a loving relationship. What if I could create love on the court? When I had that thought, the game transformed. Instead of a commentary about self-improvement, what arose was a dialogue of small and intimate communications, both of us acknowledging good shots and smiling at the bad ones, sometimes with an accompanying scream. Why do women players do that? I tend to refrain from all that. But why? They're just expressing their love of the game, and so can I. Thank you, lockdown, for helping me stop the chatter in my brain and free me up. Thank you. That was by Doug Dunn. If you'd like to reread this, you can find it on Connections Through Corona, blogspot.com. The books Hearts on the Rise, Connections Through Corona, and Human Crossings can be found on Amazon. And you can also find us on our Facebook page. Thank you for listening. I'll be back tomorrow with another story. Thank you, Diane Hands.